Everyone knows about the spring musical The Little Mermaid, but not everyone is aware that for some of the cast, it is not their first dive under the sea.
Interested in video games? Want to learn more about the popular game Rocket League? Stay tuned to find out more.
All this and more on today's episode of Wake Up Warriors. Good morning, Penn Trafford, and welcome to Wake Up Warriors. Today is Thursday, January 5th. I'm TJ.
And I'm Lily.
The Little Mermaid is underway. Let's take a step back all the way to Penn Middle School in 2018 to see the cast of Little Mermaid Jr. and how some of them are looking forward to the production in the spring.
The PTHS musical is underway. Let's go under the sea to find out how some of these students are extra prepared.
This next production, since it won't be like the junior version, I think it'll be a lot more fun to perform, especially since I think there's a bunch of other people who are really talented and who are really going to fill up these roles, but there is a lot of people that were in that are now doing this show, and I think that experience from the middle school show will greatly improve the performance of the high school show.
I then spoke with one of the stage managers.
When I was in middle school, that was my first big musical, and I was in the crew. I was behind the big flats with my now stage manager, Richard Lee. So there's going to be a lot of changes when it comes to scripts, new songs, new characters, new all of that. In the middle school, we only had really one big set. It changed, had little moving pieces just to change around. Up here, our director might have more of a different standpoint, moving on and off sets, or bigger set pieces and little different things that we wouldn't be able to do down at the middle school. So I'm excited to see what we're gonna do when it comes to sets and props and all of that.
Best of luck to everyone involved in this year's musical. Reporting for PTTV, this has been Paul Mills.
Rocket League is a very popular video game and esports. Our very own team has been very successful on the new high school esports scene. We caught up with two members to find out more about this exciting team.
Captain Ryan McWilliams to ask him about their most recent season and what it takes to play Rocket League.
The season was fine. We worked well together as a team. We had some new people this year on our team. We lost in Game 5 overtime to Forest Hills, but it was a close game, and I thought we would get it, but we didn't. I'm excited for next season. I think next year we have a shot to win it like we did the last 2 years, with some practice in the offseason. I started playing during COVID to 2020, like March, just for something to do while I was at home, and I ended up being better than all my friends, and I started playing for the school team when I moved here, sophomore year. Yeah, there's a lot of talking and communicating throughout the games with each other. Sometimes a lot of yelling too, but it happens. I'm Grand Champ 2, which is the second highest rank in the game. I want to one day hit a higher rank, but I don't know if I ever will. It took me about 2.5 years to get that rank.
I then spoke with another member of the team, Vinny Patowski, to find out more about their season and the dynamics of the game.
I started playing Rocket League in 2016. It was still a relatively new game, and it looked like a lot of fun, something different, so me and my friends tried it out. It takes a lot of hours, and you definitely have to be familiar with a controller because it takes a lot of mechanical skill. I hit Champ 1 this summer, and I plan to play a little bit more, and hopefully I can hit Grand Champion sometime soon.
This has been Ella Cohan reporting for PTTV.
We are going to Australia, New Zealand, and Hawaii in 2025. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to travel all over the Pacific. For more information on this exciting adventure, here's Mrs. Crystalite.
Okay, all right. Hi, everybody. Come one, come all. It's never too early or too late to start crossing those items off your bucket list. We're going to New Zealand, Australia, and Hawaii in summer of 2025. There's an information meeting being held January the 18th at 7 p.m. in the LGI. Posters will be all around the school. Scan the QR code to register for the information meeting. All your questions will be answered. Tell your parents to come. Everyone is welcome. It's going to be a fantastic trip. See me, Mrs. Crystallite, with any questions beforehand, and hopefully I'll see you there at the meeting. Thank you.
The Little Mermaid is starting production, and musicals take more than just the cast. If you do not make it into the musical, do not fret. You can still participate in the cruise. Any students interested in participating in one of the crews for the Drama Guild, please check your email for a Google form from Mrs. Haberberger to sign up.
Yesterday, during Miss King's Russian class, the University of Pittsburgh's Russian professor presented a lesson on Russian winter holidays while the students made crafts and enjoyed Russian snacks. Thank you to Miss King and the University of Pittsburgh for this opportunity.
Men's lacrosse registration is now open and for all new and returning players. Lacrosse is a very versatile sport with many of its players being multi-sport athletes. Last season, the team went 10-8 and won their first WPIAL playoff game. Voluntary winter practices will start on Monday, January 9th at 7 p.m. at Mount Pleasant Sports Zone. Anyone interested in playing lacrosse should contact Coach Hawk at hawkc@pentrafford.org.
The Penn Trafford bowling teams had a hard-fought match against opponent Elizabeth Ford yesterday at AMF Bell Vernon Lanes. Player Madison Navicki beat her high series with an overall score of 393, and player Alyssa Beless bowled an overall score of 646 and a high singular score of 227. The PT boys team lost 0-3, and the girls lost 1-2.
Yesterday in sports, the wrestling team traveled to Thomas Jefferson to take on the Jaguars. They would win the match 47-27.
Tonight in sports, the hockey team travels to Kirk S. Nevin Arena to take on Hempfield at 7:30. Good luck to our hockey players tonight. Thank you for watching today's show. Please stand for the Pledge of the Flag. I'm TJ.
And I'm Lily.
Have a great day, PT.